What's happening, Daily Driver Nation? David Bertoncini here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how I research different websites to get a average of what price we should be pricing the vehicle that I am trying to resell or your car that you're trying to sell. Coming up next. We are looking at research for retail. So all the way up until this point, we've been researching cars, we've been looking at cars, we've been selecting which ones are the right cars for us to use. We used all these different platforms and sites. Now we're going to start checking values. We're going to make sure we're in line. But once you've narrowed down a vehicle to the one you think you want to purchase, I'm going to show you a couple things that I do every time I look at a vehicle. So starting with the 2006 Toyota Prius that we got from Chuck from the shop, which was just a nice little layup, an easy deal. He purchased this vehicle from elderly couple, which the husband died, so he bought the vehicle, he fixed it, flipped it to me, and now I'm going to flip it out since the vehicle's already gone through the shop. So what I want to do is I've got the VIN number right here, ends in 3451. I want to use the bumper app, so all of us out there using the bumper app, we see there's no accidents or anything like that, no open recalls. It's got an MSRP, retail market value, etc. So bumper app looks good. But what I'm going to do is this. We're going to take this VIN, we're going to copy the VIN right here, and I'm going to go over to, I want to make sure, although I already know I have the right title, but I'm going to paste the title right there. This is the Florida title check. So wherever state you're in, you want to check the title to make sure there's no liens on the title. Some states allow you to take a title and get a lien put against it, so you just want to make sure there's no mechanical lien. So this right here says there, I'm circling this, so it says lien information. There is no lien on this vehicle, which is perfect. We know it says right here we have a paper title. We see that it has last odometer reading at 83,000 miles in the vehicle, which was about a year ago, 6/26/20. So we are actually 6/14/2021 today. So we checked that. We checked the bumper. Now, if you got accessibility to Carfax, that's great. As I said, here's the vehicle. It ends in 3451. You see the VIN right there. Now, I like about this Carfax, it's going to give me a retail value and also a wholesale value. So we've got about $4,200 in the car. So we're pretty close to wholesale value, and if we can get retail out of this vehicle for about $8,000, that will be perfect. Shows no accidents, 2 owners, service history. Now, what I was told is this vehicle had a new hybrid battery installed. The only thing that sucks, it does not show on Carfax here. So I might reach out to Chuck, see if he can try to get me with the customer and see if they got a copy of that receipt from when they got that hybrid battery done, because that is a $5,000 edition that was done in 2016. So it was done 5 years ago, which is great because we got a new hybrid battery. It's put a lot of people's minds at ease. So we know the car, we know the values, or the title's good, we like the vehicle. So now let's start researching some values in the vehicle. I'm going to actually start here with the Kelley Blue Book. So plug the car in, plug the miles. 2006, put 84,000 miles in it. Gave me a couple values here. Gave me the trade-in value on the vehicle, which was $3,800 to $5,500. Then it gives me the private party value, as we saw. It showed $7,900 on Carfax. What I like about Carfax, because it's VIN driven, they just know that how many miles are in the vehicle and the real history. Kelley Blue Book's just, there is no VIN history on the vehicle. It's just kind of giving you a guess based upon the mileage and everything like that. All right, so we know we're around $7,500 to $7,900. Now I'm going to pop over to Craigslist. Let's see. So I've already typed in here within a 250 mile radius. This is Cars and Trucks. This is a 2004 to 2008 Prius between 5,000 and 90,000 miles on it. So I see my nearest Prius to me is going to be one here. I actually like this one right here, 2007. We have a 6. We have 84,000 miles. It's got 59,000 miles, and they're asking $7,500 for the vehicle. So kind of in the ballpark of what we have right now. So here's an 04 with like 37,000 miles on it. So I'm thinking the $7,500 price may be in range. So then we're going to pop over to another spot. We're going to go to cars.com right here. Cars.com, search used vehicles. We're going to pop into the used vehicles, go to 150 miles. Still looking at 2004 to 2008. All this is an 06 Prius. I want to see what's out there. So I typed in everything we're looking for, and we have basically 3 cars pop up. This guy right here, I like a little bit better. This is 07 with 85,000 miles on it. We've got an 06. They're asking $74.91. So starting to establish that price is about $7,500 on the car. So let's pop over to Kelley Blue Book, Facebook Marketplace. Did the same thing, put in the parameters. I go 2 years behind the year of the vehicle and 2 years ahead of the year of the vehicle, because we got an 06.
So I want to see if there's anything else out there. So I'm going to type in the model, the miles. I got everything that I need to see what cars are out there. This one right here, it's an 08, 85,000 miles, asking about 7,500. Another 08, 85,000 miles, asking $6,000. Now, what is the advantage of our car? Our car has a new hybrid battery in it, which is about $5,000. So knowing that we got the better battery, we got the better car, I do believe this is probably the price point. I'm going to say it's going to be about 75, between 75 and 7,900 on the vehicle. Now, how fast I want to sell it, I'll probably put it out there at 79. So see, I'm trying to swing for a home run, and we'll probably wind up getting, based upon the prices out there, about 7,000 for the car. So we'll see what it looks like. So I want you guys to go, if you've got a title check in your state, this is FloridaTitleCheck.com. You want to use your bumper app. You want to put in the VIN number, make sure there was no accidents. So your challenge today is you post 3 vehicles. You're posting the title check, you're posting your bumper check, you're posting the book value, Kelley Blue Book value on the vehicle, and then you're posting Craigslist, Cars.com, and you're posting Facebook Marketplace. You got a lot of posting today, but this is what you would call we want to research the value of the vehicle. We want to make sure we're researching for retail, and we've done that. Guys, gals, be sure to do this. Post this to the page, and when you're done, post your badge. We'll see you tomorrow in the next video.
Now that you know how to properly research the market for the correct pricing of a vehicle that you are flipping or your own car that you're trying to sell, be sure to check out our next video, as you see here in the link, on how to inspect a vehicle that you may be flipping. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.